What is up, guys? Jake from OneHive here with the next war recap video. And I'm sorry if I sound a little off today. I guess I'm getting some kind of flu or something cold. I'm just achy all over and just not feeling good. Probably lack of sleep, stress, all kinds of stuff. But I will be fine. Let's get through this one. This was a Cold September war, just an unwinnable war. But props to Cold September. Excellent, excellent clan. Did a great job. We'll show what they did to our bases. All but two of the Town Hall 10s 3-starred. And of course, the Town Hall 11's got the 2-star, and everything Town Hall 9 and below cleaned up nicely. They were stand-up guys and girls. They, knowing what had happened when the war started, they agreed to not use some of their wardens on their attacks, which they did do, and they probably could have got even more stars with those. But just too big a deficit, too much to make it even competitive. Really, 5-star victory for them. But again, we did a good job. We got everything 2 stars as far as Town Hall 11s, which they had 5 of them. And then got several of their lower Town Hall 10s 3-stars, so that was good. And then, of course, Town Hall 9s got cleaned up real quickly. Had a lot of actually had quite a few scout attacks left over, and even had one that I think I might show that one. Not throw that in there. I wasn't going to show it, but or was it right here? Blue Proud getting the 2-star on number 4 on their Town Hall 11. So let's check that out first. Wasn't on my list, but I'm going to add it to it. Pretty much a maxed out base. Got the Eagle Artillery, got the level 3 Infernos, has the 40 heroes. Yeah, just a tough base for a Town Hall 9 to hit for sure. But Blue Proud does a very, very good job. Comes at it from the bottom here with the Queen down with his healers. Has a Wizard down just to create that funnel and push her in the direction he wants her to go. She's going to do her thing, just sort of walk slowly around the space. The way he did it was pretty nice because there's no expos, especially at the start here, and he's pretty much encountering point defense one at a time, so he's really not in any danger here at all. It's, usually on these level 30 heroes on a base like this, Town Hall 11, you can have to drop a rage or use her ability very quickly, but when you're countering one at a time, she can still handle it. So right there, he did drop a troop in to grab that CC lure, and did it at a smart time when he's back here, only taking damage from 1 point in defense, drops the poison down. As soon as the Queen takes that ability out, she turns her focus to that Lava Hound. The poison is going to take care of that Wizard, and I believe there's an Archer or something in there. They go down. From there, it is just the Lava Hound, and not just a whole lot of damage coming our way, but still that cannon does work on a level 30 Queen. The Lava Hound explodes, drops, she didn't drop anything there besides an Archer to defend those healers, and she gets him taken care of and starts recovering here. Starts getting healed back up a little bit. Gonna have to use a rage at some point because she is going to get in range of this Expo right there, and then once that happens, that Wizard Tower splash, and even though it's splash damage, it's a maxed out Wizard Tower. It's pretty nasty for that level 30 Queen. So she's starting to, the healers are starting to lose the battle here. So right there, boom, drops the rage, gets her healed back up to full. Very nice job by Blue Proud. He held on to it as long as he could, but it's just eventually you got to drop it. So he's getting this percentage up right now. He's at 20%. Does start dropping in these golems up here. This is going to activate the Eagle Artillery. So now that's part of that thing is just so nasty. It just destroys. Excuse me. It just destroys golems and anything that really it targets, especially when you're talking Town Hall 9 troops. But he just keeps funneling them in there, keeps sending them in. The Queen's catching up. That sweeper is pushing her healers back a little bit, but she still is getting healed. Has that max peck in the CC, drops his king down, just rages everything up, just trying to make a mad dash for this Town Hall, and it's going to be tough. Did wisely bring that 1 earthquake spell. When you're doing that at going up a level like that, a lot of times it's helpful. That's 25% for a max quake if you bring in your CC that you can drop on that Town Hall. That can speed things up, quite a bit. You see all the troops making their way in there, both Inferno Towers engaging. He has no freeze or anything. He's just got to deal with it. His Queen's about to go down, pops that ability. She does get the Town Hall, and he's got a Wizard up top doing a little bit of work, getting him the 2-star. So very nicely done. That's always a pleasant surprise. That was not like an anti-3-star base or anything like that. That was straight up, protecting the Town Hall, and Blue Proud got in there and got it. So good job, buddy. All right, moving to the 3-star action, we will show the Town Hall 10 3-stars that we did get. Duce grabbing one for us on their number 11, and that is not our alpha dog. That's a different alpha dog, but alpha dog nonetheless. Comes in, let's see, on the right side here, drops the Queen down, the healers down. He is going to let her do her thing. There is some high-level point defense in here, but there's also some under-upgraded point defense. You'll see, as far as the base goes, one level 3 Inferno and 1 level 1 Inferno Tower. The hero levels are right there, sort of new Town Hall 10-ish levels. Right above the threshold. Drops those wall breakers in, allows her to start stepping in here, taking out this first air defense. what she's going to do here in just a moment. Right there, boom, takes it out. Obviously, with this not having maxed out air defenses, that's the attack you want to bring on this one, no question about it. Queen continuing through, stepping up, grabbing that X-bow and the CC, triggering it right there. Drops the poison spell down. Going to really slow that down, but unfortunately right here, it gets in range of that Inferno Tower, which really stinks. He's going to have to pop his ability anyways, but, you know, the Queen was very low right there. When he had to go ahead and pop that. And she needs to get everything dead and get out of dodge right there, which she finally does. The healers are taking some fire from that X-bow, but right there, the rage sort of speed things up. He is going to lose one, I believe, of those healers. Did he have a wall breaker fail there? I think I was watching something and didn't notice. I think he did have a wall breaker fail there. Did not get that opened up, so the Queen just has to beat her way through. Finally does the job, drops the king in. Everything moving around, the jump spell's down. He's trying to get in there to that next air defense, and he's trying to get to that Queen and that level 3 Inferno Tower. He wants his Queen to be able to get in there and take it out. He does have a free spell for it, so this is a beautiful free spell, in my opinion. Gets so much value for it. You'll see start moving in here. As soon as his Queen starts firing in, boom, drops that freeze, gets the king, gets the queen, gets the Inferno Tower. So much damage stalled out right there that he's able to step up. The queen targets on to the defending queen, takes her out. Then she moves on to the king. Unfortunately, the king just kind of did his own thing there, beat through a wall, just, you know, did not go in at all. But the queen got the job done right there. The king goes down. Now she turns her attention to this Inferno Tower and just a few shots. Even though it's, you know, it's level 40 queen, it's a single, it's a multi-inferno, so only one little stream on her gets the job done. The lava hounds, the balloons, all making their way to that second Inferno Tower. And really, he's waiting right here nice and patiently because his balloons really aren't that low health. He wants these lava hounds to die, so he knows he's got a lot of lava hounds to bust still. Just lets that all go through. The balloons making their way through. He does have quite a few air skeletons beating on his balloons here, but as these lava hounds start to pop, and the pups come out, they start taking out those air skeleton traps, take care of those, and look how many balloons he's got left with pups everywhere. Has the freeze in the bag. I mean, I know this is not a high level Town Hall 10, but man, swagging out a freeze at Town Hall 9, really nicely done, Duce. Or excuse me, at Town Hall 10. I can't. Sorry, guys. I'm medicated and I'm a little off tonight, so I apologize. But very nice attack by Duce. All right, the next one was just one down here. Hell taking out number 12. Doing it with the 5-zap double quake. So this is pretty cool. You see, even an earlier Town Hall 10 just has the level 1 Inferno Towers. You know, just basically a brand new one that has dropped Infernos. But drops the queen down, a couple of minions. I think there's one at the top. Yeah, a couple of minions just to sort of take out some trash buildings. Create that funnel right there. Drops down the couple of the zaps onto that first Inferno Tower with a quake. It goes down. You still got the 3 more and another quake to use. So just letting things sort of develop. That queen is taking out a few trash buildings. Right here come the wall breakers in. The king's down. He's doing a little tanking. Not a lot of damage coming at that king right there. Some, but not a whole lot. You see, he's just a level 30 king. Comes in. He's going to try to get to that little weak point in the wall, which I thought was pretty smart. If they want to beat through and get to that queen, all he's got to do is get through some of those purple walls. So nicely done there. Pops the ability, takes out a few the king, and then almost takes out that X-bow. Now everything's on to the queen. She has the CC troops aggro, but she needs to get taken care of this defending queen before they come, which she does. Pops that ability, then turns her attention to that P.E.K.K.A. Luckily, those archers were there, because if that P.E.K.K.A. had got to her and took a swing, might have been GG. But anyways, gets it taken care of, takes the balloon down, and now moves towards that next air defense. So going to have 2 ADs down, going to have an Inferno Tower down, but he still has the 3 zaps and a quake, and boom, gets another air defense and the Inferno Tower. As soon as this quake goes down, right there, boom, it's gone. Now all he's got left is 1 air defense, and it's not even maxed out. So as you can see, this one's he's just gonna run over this base at this point. The queen's still doing work, so as her healers on her. He just smashed this base. Excellent job by Hell. Coming in from all angles with his lava hound, his balloons, just sending them in, soaking up those traps, taking out multiple defenses at once. They're getting into that core. Here comes the air skeletons. Obviously, they're there on that Town Hall 10. Know that's probably going to get hit with an air attack. Right here, the last few balloons at the top, taking out those outside defenses, and everything is just sort of winding down here. There's only a few defenses left. That Wizard Tower and that Tesla are there, but it still has lava hounds up. You know, when you have that, you're in pretty good shape. Those balloons are going to take care of business. Those air skeletons tried to help him out and take out another lava hound, but the pups took care of them first. So he's going to end up with a couple lava hounds left over, but still get the 3-star. Nicely done by our boy Hell. Let me grab a drink of water real quick. All right, moving on. Let's check out Wheat. last Town Hall 10 3-star we got, and they were their lower Town Hall 10 3s that we got 3. But hey, that's the way it works. You start from the bottom, get that low hanging fruit, and move your way up. Which is just as far as we got with so many targets to hit with our Town Hall 10 and 11 attacks. Comes in with the wall breakers, opens it up for the queen. She's going to move in. Obviously, she's going for that air defense. She's going for the defending queen. Actually, she's not going to make the defending queen on this one. Sorry, I was thinking a different one. She's going for that air defense. She cannot reach, I don't believe, no, she cannot reach those air sweepers. Just that sort of first initial row of defenses is all she's going to be able to get to, take them out, and just continue on her way. He does have more wall breakers, so he's going to keep this thing moving right there. That air defense comes out, and the CC troops start to come out here. So she's getting the air defense taken care of. Here comes the CC troops right there. The poison goes down. The balloon is going to get taken out just basically to the poison. The rage helps out, burns through that lava hound real quick. There's the balloon going down, and the pups are going to follow shortly after. So she cleans that up nicely. Good use of his rage spell there, and the poison. Didn't have to use the queen's ability, so that's a bonus. So right there, Wizard Tower goes down, comes around. Here comes the wall breakers to let the queen out. Excuse me, wants the queen to continue on around the outside of the base. The king going in. He's got more wall breakers to let that golem start to get in there and hopefully do a little tanking of his own. See, the queen's a little bit low. It has that constant damage from that X-bow on her, but I think she's not going to slip out of range. But right there, that rage gave it to the king and to the queen, but the healers got no benefit from it. But right there, beautiful freeze. Look at that, getting the queen again. I love when they get the queen with that freeze. It just helps out so much. So much of it slow that damage down, allows the king and his ability to catch up, take out this inferno tower. But right there, the queen is locked onto her. Boom, she takes her down. Everything's looking great right here. Has only the 2 air defenses left and the 1 inferno tower, and does have a freeze for it. So coming on the backside, lava hound's down, balloons are down, the haste spell is down. Trying to get in there as quickly as possible, and as soon as the balloons really get in range, freezes it up. I'm not sure what he was. Oh, the Tesla's there. That was a nice freeze spell. The Tesla's behind it. As they popped, they were frozen, so slowed down a little bit of damage. But right there, drops the balloons on that, closing in on this last air defense. Everything is gravy at this point. Boom, it goes down. Only a couple of defenses left, and a whole lot of balloons and a lava hound still up. It finally explodes, helps him out with cleanup, gets the job done. Awesome job to Master Wheat. All right, a couple more for you guys. You got to see quite a few of the Town Hall 9 attacks on the previous video today, so just a couple ones that I liked here, a couple of my favorites on this one. Let's look at number 18, Nate taking it out and doing it with a Go Vaho with a Queen Walk, which is, pretty standard stuff, but still nicely done by Nate here. Left side, got a minion and a wizard going down, has the queen going down with her healers. Look at the angle that he put those healers at, guys. That's so important. I see a lot of people forget about that, and they take needless damage on their healers. The queen's going to be walking to the south. You want to put your healers leading the queen the direction she's going to go, because that's going to keep her protected from that air defense. It's not going to let her lag behind and sort of drag in front of it. Even though the queen did take that one out, it's just good placement. You don't want your healers getting back there behind her and really dragging around the corner. They will take more damage that way more often. So nicely done there by Nate. You see, you got a couple wall breakers and a hog going in there, just opening up this compartment. Wants the queen to go in there, just walk right in, start taking out all these defenses. It's a pretty target-rich environment for her in there. You got archer towers, you got wizard towers, you got X-bows, you got cannons, sweepers, all kinds of good stuff. So once she gets in there, she's going to be able to do some nice work. From there, he does have this minion over here on this mortar, which I love. That's free money right there. Wizard on the right side, just to make sure she doesn't walk, because it's always a possibility. You never know. So just safety first. Drops that wizard. He takes care of that trash building. Now the queen's getting into the good stuff up there on these archer towers, on these the X-bow eventually. This little trap there that comes out and greets her, but she takes care of that, no problem. Takes care of the next air defense, and then right there gets the rage love. Probably good timing, because she had to go through this storage, so high HP building she had to get through. Now the CC troops are coming out, drops that poison spell down. These guys like to use the P.E.K.K.A.s. Quite a few P.E.K.K.A.s in there, which is not all bad. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the P.E.K.K.A. because I guess the point of it is that it sort of can make you use your queen's ability. You see, he went ahead and had to use that. Almost didn't have to, but had to use it. takes out the X-bow and that other trap. Now he's looking pretty good. He's used quite a bit of time on this Queen Walker. He's got huge value for it, 43%, and he's just now sending in his main attack squad. Up top, he's got wizards, golems. Here come the redheads. They're going to run in, take out the queen. No problem at all with that. I mean, obviously, she's going to go down very quickly. The golem's doing the tanking. Really didn't even need that heal spell there just yet. Probably just safety. But using the poison and the heal spell, so those Valks are money right now. They're in great shape. Hogs coming in from the left side. Drops a heal for them nice and early. Hogs on the right. You see the Tesla farm parking over here, and that's really the only threat in this base left is that Tesla farm over there. He's a little light on his hogs on the right side, but he does drop the heal down for him, so they're going to get some damage done. Unfortunately, look at that. There was 2 spring traps right there. So many hogs go flying. And on the left side, makes a little bit of bacon right there. So only a few hogs left, but the queen has showed up with her healers and tote. So she's going to take care of anything that they can't take care of. We'll fast forward just a little bit here because she's stuck onto the town hall. But once that's down, she takes out those last 2 defenses there. And the only thing left is the mortar, which is not going to stop this attack. Excellent job by Nate. All right, one more for you guys. Right here, number 22. It's Mr. Not Rick taking out their 22, as I just said. I don't know why I said that more than once, but I did. Let me get a drink real quick. All right, balloon on this mortar, which I like. It's a 1-for-1 trade. They're still out there. Sometimes they're rare, but there it is. Boom. 1-for-1. That mortar's gone. It's also going to help him with his golem pathing here. He didn't want his golem to go up and around the base. He wanted it to sort of beat on this wall, and probably just dropped it almost to where it wouldn't go to that cannon. Actually, that's probably far enough. I think because it was trying to walk around that army camp, it just sort of forced it down there. But anyways, it doesn't matter. Gets taken care of. Drops the test wall breaker. Wizards are created the funnel. Everything's moving in. He got that 1 hog in there, which is getting some pretty good value. Getting some good damage onto that archer tower. Doesn't take it out, but the queen gets a couple shots. She deals the damage, takes it out. No healers here, but letting those golems tank for that queen. So just letting her walk her way in. Nothing's touching her. You see the CC troops coming out. They're also targeting the golem. So that was just beautiful, just positioning on the troops there, keeping them moving forward and keeping that queen in the back line, just defending or just sniping basically as those golems took all the damage. Lets the Valks in all the way to the core. So they're going in. They're going to get that king now. A few hogs on the bottom, just sort of sprinkles a few in. Again, good trap placement. Several hogs go flying there. More hogs on the top. You see the jump spell for the queen and for that kill squad to sort of go into that double giant bomb area. Unfortunately, they didn't take it. They sort of went to the middle. Not all bad, though, but you will see these hogs on the left side taking a giant bomb for their trouble over there. The king, luckily, and those Valks get in there to that Tesla farm and just wreak havoc on it. They take out most of it. But only 1, I think. It actually might go down 2 here. But only 1 Tesla standing at this point. The rest of his hog deployed on the back end, just targeting as many defenses as he can at once. And you see they just start disappearing. The queen is still up. She's beating on a wall, but she's still up. This X-bow is a major threat that's left right here. He goes ahead and drops a heal spell down for those hogs that are dealing with it. He does have these skeletons he's got to deal with once all the defenses are cleared. So a few more. Another one goes flying to a spring trap. But as these last 2 go down, giant bomb goes off, almost gets them taken care of. But he's got a few hogs left over for cleanup. It's a good thing. He needed them. Gets the job done, gets the 3-star. Excellent job to my name is not Rick. All right, guys, again, good job to everybody at OneHive. We fought as hard as we could. It just is what it is. Good job to the people at Cold September. Excellent war. They did really, really well. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, Jake from OneHive doing my best to help you guys suck less.